MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a 3-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're 1 win away from moving on as opposed to 1 loss from packing it up and heading home.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Ryan Brazier will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Really feeling like fall here in New England. 60 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Lifted in the air out to right. Renfroe is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Randy Arozarena.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Swing and a blooper to the right side. Renfroe is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, The Show. Ryan Yarbrough gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Alex Verdugo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the pitch. Popped up. Wendell in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And right into the shift. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
The 2021 American and National League Division Series games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Spring Game 2021.
If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
He's set. Here it comes. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Martinez, a native Floridian. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Verdugo on at first, nobody out. 3-1 to Martinez.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. None out, runners at first and second. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Coming to the plate now, Bobby Dalbec, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. And that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from Game 3 after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ready with the 0-1.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. A throw down to first, one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Verdugo. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And so with two away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So bases are empty here with two gone, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled off. One and one, here it comes.
I got 2 on the count.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Renfroe will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. First offering on its way. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Nobody out, runner on first. And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Got him. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Chavis. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. As a look, now the pitch.
Outside.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. A curveball hit right back at him. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball inside.
That gets down, and the Rays' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Into the box now, Michael Basso, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
1-2.
No one out with a runner at second. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
In now, Manuel Margot. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
First things first, here's a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. To the plate now, Yandy Diaz. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Rays strand a pair. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Next up for the Red Sox, Hunter Renfroe, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
And the pitch.
Oh, 1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1
Renfroe is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this. But, man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Once again, a 3-2. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hit high and deep to right center. Rosarena will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full. Now 1-0 Boston. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Randy Rosarena. First pitch on its way. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The 0-2 home.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The next 0-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. From the stretch.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The count now at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. It remains 1-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, and the throw is in time. Devers is retired, and there's one away.
First baseman.
Now in the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now back.
Stepping up now, Kike Hernandez. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2 now. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Rays, the designated hitter, G-Man Thor.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 1-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Eduardo Rodriguez, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Eduardo Rodriguez.
At the plate now, Michael Brasso, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's 1 for 3. No outs, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Manuel Margot, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. high and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Randy Arozarena. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away. This is in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 3
The 2021 National
1.
League Division Series Game 3 matchup will be coming up next on Sports Groove AM 2021.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here. Capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So here's Michael Chavis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
St. 1 San Francisco Giants C 4 Los Angeles Dodgers.
A ball and a strike. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking. Strike three.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
So now to the plate.
The Los Angeles Dodgers led Series 2-0 in the 2021 National League Division Series Season 5.
The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Alex Verdugo. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next the dangerous power threat, Brandon Lau. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Count now a ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The
2021 American League Division Series Game 4 matchup will be coming up next. C2 Houston Astros, C3 Chicago White Sox.
He's gone down on strikes in this one, so they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. Ball 1.
The Houston Astros now lead Series 2-1 in the 2021 American League Division Series Season 5.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell digs in now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
In now, G-Man Choi. Fouled off. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. A runner on first with 2 away. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Martinez, and it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 2nd home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Marcus Walden, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Standing in now, Michael Brasso. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martinez has a read on it, and that retires the side.
The 2021 National League Division Series Game 4 matchup will be coming up next. C2 Milwaukee Brewers, C3 Atlanta Braves.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic?
The Milwaukee Brewers led Series 2-1 in the National League Division Series Season 5.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. The 2-0 on the way. Base hit, line drive into the corner. He'll get it into second. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he winds up going just 5+ innings, but he was mostly effective as he will be in line for the victory should the lead hold up. Michael Wacha takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning.
For Tampa Bay, number 47, Michael Wacha.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Wacha, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat.
Rafael Devers.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. We're in the sixth inning now of a 5-1 ball game. 2-0. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Meadows will range to his left as he cracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-1 too high. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2-2 the count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Red Sox lead 1. They're down here 5-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Mike Zunino. Here comes the first pitch. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Walden features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of the bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad. A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Manuel Margot. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
The first baseman, number 2,
Yandy Diaz will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. 0-1, no strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Digging in, Kike Hernandez, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that's outside. He lost in ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now the Red Sox DH, Michael Chavis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ball 1, well below the zone. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rays are out in front, 5-1. Darwinzon Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63.
Standing in, Randy Arozarena, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Nope.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
The 1-2. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. Ball 1. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Stepping up to the plate, Joey Wendell. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1 the count. Men on third with 2 down. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Margot's under it. He's got it 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alex Verdugo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. That's inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up. He was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And he takes a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. Fouled away. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 5-1. Number 15 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 15.
Ji-Man Choi will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. To 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Verdugo waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Michael Brasso. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. That's inside.
One out, nobody on. On the outside, Black. Good pitch, called for a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Up next for the Rays, Mike Zunino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Next up, 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 out, nobody on. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Manuel Margot would be next. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox 1. Peter Fairbanks, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Number 29, Peter Fairbanks.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Rafael Devers, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. That misses. 2-0. Pitch on the way. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here it is, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The bat, the first baseman, Bobby.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Lined back over second, and that'll get down for a base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Nick Anderson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
Now batting, Kike Hernandez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Fouled off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lays off. 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's out there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Count remains full. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Christian Arroyo will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. His guys trail by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. The 1-0 pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. 2 out, bases loaded. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Rays have taken a 2-1 series lead. Ryan Yarbrough pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.